good afternoon everyone and welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore and we are running on Zwift. Tonight it is Film My Run 500 with NoblePro. How are you all? There we go, I can hear myself. Microphone's working. Here we go then, we've got 1 minute to go until we start walking, should I say, for Film My Run 500. For the first part of this run, we will be walking at 5 kilometers per hour to get used to the 12% incline. And then each arch will go up 0.5, ending on 8 kilometers per hour. So it's a nice steady jog tonight. Trying to keep the heart rate down, building that leg strength and not burning too much energy. So that is the goal for tonight. Putting the incline up already. Hello Tina, hello to Anthony. Tina's been working out on the elliptical today. No knee pain, which is good news. She's kept the weight off the knee. She's used the elliptical machine today, I presume at the gym. And she's done a good workout and she's in no discomfort. So that's really good to hear, Tina. Thank you, Anthony. Anthony says, well done in your race. Cheers, buddy. That video will be going live in about 10 seconds. As long as I've got it right. At 5 PM tonight, the Falmouth Half Marathon race day video will be going live on the Cornish Runner channel on YouTube. So that should have just happened. So hopefully you've got a notification. Otherwise it hasn't worked. So here we go then, 400 metres, we're doing the lead in at the moment. I've been out in the garden today, it hasn't been sunny. The sun has tried to come out. Thank you, Tina. But it's been okay. It hasn't been windy. It's been a little bit chilly. It's given a chance for the grass to dry out. So I've actually got the lawnmower out of the garage for the first time since last summer. When I got some fresh fuel, fueled it up, and I've been round and I've cut the lawn. The first cut of the year. But it's been the long cut, so I've cut it long at the moment. I just took the head top off it, so it's all the same level now. So tomorrow my plan is to go and cut it down nice and short. Not too short though, because if you cut the grass too short, the moss takes over. That's what I've learned. If you keep it a bit longer and cut it more regularly, it gets rid of the moss. When I first moved here, I had a mossy lawn, but now that's all gone, which is good. And also, I've changed the cutting deck belt on the ride-on lawnmower. So ready for tomorrow, we can get into the paddock and cut down the grass. And if I remember, I'll take a camera with me and we'll make a little video for the Finnimore's Farmhouse channel. So yeah, it's been a productive day today. Got out in the garden for the first time this year. Loved it. So I'm pre-warning everyone now. Tomorrow, the weather is looking really good. Thursday the weather's looking really good and Friday it's looking okay. So I'm going to go for it tomorrow and Thursday. Put my time and effort and energy into the garden. So I might not be here tomorrow for Workout Wednesday and I might not be here Thursday. But it all depends how knackered I am and whether I'm involved in some project in the garden that I don't really want to break away from at 5 o'clock. So we'll play it by ear, we'll see how it goes over the next couple of days. I've got a week off work, you see, this week. So 2 or 3 nice days on a week off is like gold dust. So I've got to make the most of it tomorrow. Tina says her messages keep disappearing. Where's that, Tina? Message retracted. What does that mean? At this rate, when you go back to work, you'll be worn out, says Anthony. I will, Anthony. I will. The problem is, when I'm at work, I have a set task, and I take my time, and I do it right, and I stick to it. When you're at home, there's too many tasks, isn't there? And you end up bouncing from job to job, and you're more busy. So, I'm going to try and stay structured tomorrow. My main project tomorrow is to get the grass cut and trimmed. I've got to get the strimmer out as well. In the tortoise enclosures, in the paddock and in the garden. So that is priority 1. Also, if I've got time, I also want to take some of the big apple trees back because they've got very spindly and overgrown, so they need taking back as well before they start getting leafy things going on them. Hang on, Tina, I'm going to sign in on the other account. How do I do that? And then that way I can see what your messages are, because it's what Sebastian usually sees. See them at the moment. So one of Tina's messages got retracted. We don't know why. Tina's planning on doing some time-lapse filming tomorrow in the garden. So watch out for that on the Tina's Clips channel on YouTube. Tina's recently picked herself up a little action camera and she's been taking it around everywhere with her, alongside Dolly the drone on the odd occasion, and she's uploading her little videos to Tina's Clips channel. Check it out. It's alright, Tina retracted her own messages. She says, it's okay, my settings were weird. Let's drop this back to the other channel then. Go. We change speed yet? Oh no, we're just about to. Here we go then. 20 metres to go. We're going to be going up to 5.5 kilometres per hour at the arch. Heart rate sitting around 100 beats per minute at the moment. Nearly said per second. Up to 5.5 kilometres per hour, up onto the fronts of our feet, up into the ball of our feet, and start jogging. Thinking about a form, standing nice and tall. Oh yes, by the way, yeah, that's what we started talking about. Falmouth Half Marathon. Yeah, so that's what we were doing on Sunday. I got 1 hour, 38 minutes, which is about 4 minutes faster than the last time I was there in 2020. So I was running at about 85% effort, 90% effort I'd say, whilst filming. The film is now live on the Cornish Runner channel, so if you can see what I got up to on that day, have a look at that. It was raining, I do warn you, it was raining. It started off dry in the morning, and then when the race started, it started raining, so there is a bit of raindrop contamination on the video. Oh, and Tina, I learned something new as well. We can't have car registration number plates on our videos, apparently, due to privacy rules and all that. So I found in YouTube Editor Suite, or the YouTube Studio, you can blur the number plates out. Oh my god. One part of the video, I'm running through a village where I think every car in Cornwall was. So I had to spend an hour blurring out all the registration number plates on the video that's just gone live on the Cornish Runner channel. So lesson learned, don't film where there's lots of cars, or try and point the camera away from the registration plates, or don't use that piece of film. Well, you've got a big job blurring out all the number plates. Tina's asking, where is Sebastian? I don't know, I haven't heard from him in the chat today or seen him about. Maybe he's out in the garden. Anthony says he can't remember where his training readiness is. Hello to Leafon, thank you for joining us here on Virtual FMR. Cheers, buddy. One minute, someone's just opened the garage door. Oh no, they closed it. So someone must have been in the garage and then gone out again. Why does everyone hate sandboxers and force everyone to be consistent? I don't know what a sandboxer is. Is that where you keep sand? Or is it someone that has a fight with sand? No one forces anyone to be consistent. We just tell you what we do. That's my strategy. I'm consistent. If I'm not consistent, I'm non-existent. Running at 5.5 kilometers per hour now in game. Heart rate's gone up to 121. For every 1 kilometer distance, we will go up 0.5, it said on screen. So actually, we didn't run last night. We were having a rest night after the half marathon race on Sunday. And feeling good for it. Last night I was feeling a little tired. Legs were a little heavy. So I decided not to run last night. I got the week off work, so I didn't have to go in today, so I had a bit of a lie in this morning. Didn't get up, Anthony, till 9 o'clock. How about that? That's good, isn't it? And then I headed down the garden, let the animals out, and started servicing the lawnmowers, changing decking belts, checking the oils. Had to go for a drive to the petrol station to get some fresh fuel. How expensive is fuel now? $1.69 a litre. Diesel, here in Cornwall at the moment, and about $1.49 I think for unleaded. So yeah, we went and got some fresh fuel. Tina says, whoa, half the day is gone by now. I know, Tina, I did wake up very briefly around 6:30 and it was a bit grey outside, so I took the advantage of the grey day and had a lie in. But you wait, tomorrow, if that sun is up and that sky is blue, when I wake up at 6:30, I will be up, dressed, and out in the garden. Good evening, comrade. How are you? Thank you for joining us tonight on this Tuesday Film My Run 500 evening. Anthony says hi, comrade. Tina says hi, comrade. Thank you for joining us. Feeling a bit rested now. Had the night off last night, comrade, to recover from the half marathon on Sunday. If you want to see how it went, check out the video on the Cornish Runner channel. It's all on there. I even beat my previous time by 4 minutes. Unintentionally, I have you. I did put a bit of effort in, but I didn't go out for a PB. But we got one anyway, so that was good. Leaf on to sandboxing is when you feel like it. No, I've got to stay consistent. Everyone's different, Leaf on. What works for you works for you. Do what makes you happy, or do what you can, or what life allows you to do. I just always happen to like to run at 5 for at least 30 minutes a day, and then do park run on the weekend. Fits in with my life. Can't run any later, can't run any earlier because I work every day. So that's what fits in. If I stop, I'll lose the routine. So avoid injury at all cost. Anthony's asking, what was the wind like on Sunday, Clive? Here it was blowing a hoolie. It started off, Anthony, okay. When we first got there, or when I first got up in the morning, it was okay. And then it got to about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and the wind started picking up. I nearly lost my hat on the video, nearly blew off my head. That was when the wind started to pick up, even before the race started. And then literally at 10, I say 6 minutes past 10, because the race start was late, due to a timing chip technical issue, it started raining. And it was quite windy along the seafront. But once we got inland, the wind dropped off. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It was a bit breezy, but it wasn't like what we've had in the past. There was no horrible headwinds to worry about or anything like that. It was doable without thinking about it. Just very wet. Tina's asking me, how is my hydration? Well, actually it's pretty rubbish today. Because I've been out in the garden, I didn't take a water bottle down with me. And I had 2 coffees this morning and nothing since. I've just got a water bottle now, which I brought into the garage with me, which is just opened. So we better get drinking, innit we? Little and often. Oh, I must have hit the speed then. So yes, here we are, Film My Run 500. There's a few runners in here. There's 10 runners with me tonight. There's Gillian's there, who runs with us every Film My Run 500, good effort. And apart from that, I don't recognise anyone else. So here on my own tonight, running in Zwift land. Tina says, Clive! Oh, is that because I haven't been drinking properly? Sorry, Tina. I'm trying to make up for it now. I try and drink 2 litres between now and bedtime. I think running helps with my mental health, Leafon. It's my form of outlet. Helps me sort of think about things and put my efforts into something else. And I think if I was just running on a treadmill in a garage with no Zwift or live stream, I think I wouldn't be consistent. I think I would be sporadic. I'd be outdoors, indoors, all over the place. But thank you to Zwift. Thank you to the Zwift runners and you lot on Virtual FMR. That's what keeps me consistent and dedicated and motivated to be here 5 o'clock Monday to Fridays if nothing else crazy is going on. As I said earlier, I might not be here tomorrow because it's going to be sunny garden day. Looking forward to it. Haven't been out in the garden on a sunny garden day for about 7 months, 8 months. It's been a horrendous winter, isn't it? Looking forward to digging the tortoises out hibernation tomorrow. I've turned the fridge off, so they've been warming up slowly to ambient temperature. Tomorrow I'll pull them out the fridge. I'll try and record it for Finnimore's farmhouse, and then put them in some lukewarm water for about 30 minutes. And in the meantime, I'll be down the bottom of the garden, trimming their enclosures and getting it all ready for them. Making sure their outdoor houses are in good state repair. Anthony says fix a bottle holder onto the mower. It's funny you should say that because our red tractor at work, which unfortunately has now been crushed by a tree, has got cup holders on the sides, but my ride-on lawnmower I've got here hasn't. So maybe we'll have to fix something on there, Anthony. Good idea. Anthony says, don't let it get you down, Leafon. Keep your head up. Think positive, buddy. I know it can be difficult sometimes. I've been there, and that's why running keeps me motivated. Tina had to watch Star Trek on the elliptical today. I bet that was Star Trek Next Generations. Tina, what episode was it? I bet you I know it. I think I've seen Star Trek Next Generations all seasons at least 2 or 3 times. Was it one of the good ones? Time placement or time travel or something like that? Borg? Was Q in it? Anthony's asking, do the tortoises eat grass? They will, but not by choice. The smaller ones, the Mediterranean spur-thigh tortoises, like dandelions, plantain, clover, and weedy stuff. But not waxy leaves, no ivy or anything like that, because it's poisonous to them. Potato plants is poisonous to them. But weedy stuff. However, Brutus, the giant African spur-thigh, or the sulcata tortoise, his diet is mainly 80% grass, and he'll pick weeds up if he sees them because they taste nice to him, but he is mainly grass and dry grass and hay eater. Tina was watching Voyager today. She's finished Next Generation. Brutus, the giant tortoise, didn't come out his shed today, actually. I bet he'll be out tomorrow, though. Apparently, we should finish this session feeling able to run again later in the day. Well, I can tell you now, I will not be running later in the day. However, it is Tuesday, isn't it? And it is run club night. So I should really be going outdoors with the Lou Pioneers. But as Oliver's not here, and no one to nag me to go, I might just conveniently forget about that tonight. He's got 1 more week or so at his uni placement, and then he'll be back. So then I'm sure every Tuesday and Thursday I'll be back at Run Club, mainly because I'm dad taxi. So Leafon says a one hour walk when the weather is better does help make him feel better, but 4 hours 6 days a week with his job makes his legs feel knackered. However, you're still staying active, aren't you? You say you're not consistent, but you are consistent with your walking. 6 days a week walking for 4 hours is being very consistent. I bet you've got strong legs. Here we go then. 30 metres to go until the next arch. Heart rate 140. Another kilometre done. Stay on it and increase to 6.5 at the arch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.5 kilometers per hour at the arch. Heart rate 140. Time elapsed 22 minutes 38 seconds. We've just hit 2 kilometers in, so approaching halfway now. So staying up on the balls of my feet, trying to keep my legs nice and bouncy and light. No sign of a dodgy left glute, as I had recently on one of the runs. I can't remember if it was the last one or the run before. But yeah, feeling okay today. Energy levels are actually okay. The only thing I have had for the last couple of days, which has been a bit irritating, is a headache on and off. And that could be to do with dehydration. Or the fact that I've been wearing my glasses a lot working on the video from the weekend. You see, at work I only wear my glasses when I need to read something quick or fix something, but at home when I'm on my phone and I'm on my computer and laptop, I'm constantly wearing my glasses, looking at the screen all day, so it could be that. But at the moment, the headache's not here, so it's gone away. It might be also due to the lack of coffee. When I'm at work, I drink more coffee because I have a 10:30 coffee and I have a lunchtime coffee. When I'm at home, I only have the morning coffee when I get up, and that's it. And I do know if I miss a couple of cups of coffee or miss a day even of not having a coffee, I will get a headache, like a tension headache. I average about 6.5 to 7.5 hours of sleep a night to leave on. I go to bed about 10:30 p.m. each night, get up for work 6 a.m. every morning, but usually it's very broken and I have to visit the toilet 2 or 3 times during the night because I drink too much water before I go to bed. Tina, you're very true actually. Tina says it sounds like you need an eye test, Clive. More water and get used to less coffee. Drink decaf. Now, the eye test bit is very true because I actually don't know where my prescription reading glasses are at the moment. I think they broke. Did they break? I can't remember. And then for Christmas, my wife and kids got me a couple pairs of reading glasses, which were slightly stronger, 3.5 times magnification, with my normal eyes of 1.5 times and 2.5 times prescription. So they're a bit stronger than I'm used to. So it's probably that. I need to get back to Specsavers and have a new pair of glasses made, I think. I think the lenses are actually in the car in the glove box. Only problem is when I was trying to fix them last time, I got super glue on them. So when you wear them, you can see a blob in the middle. Comrade says, what did everyone have for dinner? Comrade had stir fry again. For lunch, it was yummy. Was that with tofu? Tofu, Comrade? What did I have? I haven't had any yet. I had 4 bits of toast for breakfast. So far today, that's it, because I've been too busy in the garden. So I am feeling quite hungry. So looking forward to dinner tonight. No idea what it is. Yesterday, no, not yesterday. Oh yes, it was yesterday. We had the leftover roast dinner from Sunday, which I really enjoyed. Tina says she wears her prescription glasses for reading, but weaker ones for screen work off the shelf. Very sensible, Tina. I think it probably is the glasses, because I've been off work for, or should I say, been at home all weekend as well, doing the old editing of the videos for like 8 hours non-stop, wearing those strong glasses, so probably them. Nancy says no dinner yet, but it could be a salad of some sort. Heart rate's just hit 150 for me already. That's probably due to the weekend half marathon event. So Still going to take a few days to settle down. Training readiness today was like about 15, I think. And it was telling me to have a rest day. But here we are running anyway. And we've been out in the garden all day. Depending on how we're feeling, we'll probably have a rest off running tomorrow and Thursday evening. Mainly down to the fact that I'm going to be at home, I'm going to be in the garden, and I'm going to be cutting the grass, cutting the trees and hedges, and sorting out the ducks and stuff. So I will be knackered tomorrow night, I know I will. I'll either be knackered, or I will still be in the garden this time tomorrow night. I don't like stopping something halfway through. If I'm cutting the grass tomorrow evening or cutting a tree or something, cleaning out the ducks, I like to get the job done. Comrade says, well, I hope everyone has a yummy meal tonight. I'm sure it will be. I'm so hungry, I'd be happy with 4 bits of toast again. Anthony says, good idea, Tina. I have some tuna. What did Tina say? Oh, Tina had a tuna bake for lunch with some salad. Sounds like a good plan. Hello, Mr. Sebastian. How are you? Sebastian says 5 hours to work left. Good evening, Paul Hayward. How are you, buddy? Paul's asking if there is a late join. Unfortunately, Paul, you've just missed it by 45 seconds. There is a late join, but it's only 30 minutes long. Now prepare to see your avatar running increase to 7 kilometers per hour at the arch. Here we go then. Well done to everyone in game. Well done, Gillian. Good work, and everyone else that's running with me tonight, in front, with or behind. We're about to hit 3 kilometers. 2 to go until we hit 5k. Up to 7 kilometers per hour. The avatar is now running. Whew. This is feeling tough tonight. Heart rate 152. Yes, indeed, Paul. Paul says, it's fan time. Here we go. We have arrived at kilometre 4. This is where the good stuff happens. And the fans switch on. Tina, here's a tip for you. If you plan on doing voiceovers at any time, at the beginning of a video or during, I tried recording it in the garage last night using the phone, and it was really echoey and horrible. So I went back to where I normally go, and I usually sit in the bedroom with the phone on the duvet, and I do it, and it sounds so much better. I think the duvet or the bedroom or something absorbs all that acoustic sound, and it sounds a lot deeper and better. So yeah, use a duvet filter if you do a voiceover. And remember to blur out any number plates in the cars. Yeah, Tina says better acoustics with soft furnishings. It's probably what it was, Tina. In the garage, it's quite hard furnishings in here, isn't it? I actually thought it'd be better. I thought it'd be quieter, but it was worse. It didn't help. I recorded 2 of my paragraphs, and then Lucy decided to start hoovering the pantry, which is right next to me. So I thought I'd go upstairs, so it's quieter, and that's where I realised the quality difference. So I re-recorded the bit that I did in the garage, in the bedroom. Cheers, Anthony. Anthony's off to get ready for his run. Thank you for joining us tonight, buddy. Have a good run. Paul says, don't record in the bathroom or the shower room, Tina. Whilst flushing the toilet or running the shower. Unless you want a water effect. Sebastian says he's going to have a rest day tomorrow, building the gazebo. Sebastian, I might not be here tomorrow or Thursday because we've got some really nice weather coming to Cornwall. Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm going to make the most of it, tackle the garden. So I might be knackered, or I might still be down the garden at 5 tomorrow. The lawnmowers are ready to go. I've already been down there today, Sebastian. I've done 1 cut. I've done a long cut. The grass was quite long, so I did a long cut today, and I'll go back tomorrow and make it shorter. Comrade's asking Anthony, is it going to be a tough run tonight? Anthony's doing a VO2 to developer workout. Nice one, buddy. So the answer to that, comrade, is I think yes. The scary word is VO2. It means hot and sweaty. Go! Me legs are feeling tired now. This has taken its toll. Heart rate, 157. So that's still the leftover from the weekend. Paul Hayward says my tulips are out. I think the tulips are up, but they're not flowering yet. Tina says yes, hers too. They are up, they have got flowers on the top, but they're closed at the moment. I reckon tomorrow and Thursday they will be open. Basher says where he is in East Germany, it's still too cold, no grass growing and no bulbs blooming. It's actually stopped raining here, Sebastian, since last summer. So things are starting to move now. So the next 2 days I'm going to be very busy in the garden. Paul Hayward says, Sebastian, put them in your sauna. Tina says, but no photos please, Sebastian. Paul says, laugh out loud, Tina. I thought I had the wrong channel. If you're wondering what we're talking about, Sebastian sent us all a picture the other day on on our little messenger chat of him chilling out in the sauna in just a towel. I think it shocked Tina. So here we go then, quick form check. Stand tall, running at 7 kilometers per hour. Heart rate 157. Cadence 172. Time elapsed 39 minutes and 10 seconds. Approaching 4 kilometers in. $300 meters to go to the end of the event. Sebastian says my photo was very decent, Tina. At the next arch, we'll bump the speed up to 8 kilometers per hour. Run on to 4.2k, at which is the end of the event, and then we'll lose the incline, push the speed up to 10 kilometers per hour, and run on to 5k. Here we go then, through the arch, 8 kilometers per hour. Sebastian! I wouldn't do that, Sebastian. Here we go then, through the final arch. 15 meters. 5, 3, 2, 1. Drop the incline. Maximum heart rate 162. Look at that. About 10 beats per minute higher than usual when we're in our normal routine and not running crazy races on the weekends. So here we go then, back down to 0% incline, speed up to 10 kilometers per hour. Shake the legs out, get used to running on the flat again. So like I said in the live stream tonight, we've got some really nice weather coming to Cornwall tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. So there's a possibility I won't be here on Virtual FMR or running at all tomorrow, because I'm going to get into the garden, I'm going to cut that grass, I'm going to clip them trees, I'm going to clean out the poultry. So it's going to be a busy day, so I might still be down there at 5 o'clock tomorrow, or I'll be absolutely knackered. And the same might happen on Thursday. But we're trying to be here for Friday for Bag That Badge. Tina's going out in the garden tomorrow as well. And And of course it's my week off work, so I'm not even at work tomorrow or Thursday, so that's why I'm going to make the most of the weather and get out in the garden at home. Paul says, I can't wait to feel the warmer weather. I'm so happy it's finally arriving. I am as well, Paul. That's what today was a bit frustrating, because the sun tried to come out today, and when it did, it felt warm, and I sort of went outside to do stuff, and then it would go back in and it would get cold again. But when I was pushing the lawnmower around, I was all right. I was wearing a woolly hat, mind you. But hopefully tomorrow it could even be shorts day. But after I've done the strimming, there's nothing worse than doing the strimming with shorts on. So we do the strimming first tomorrow, I think. Go around the edges. Go around the edges of the raised flower beds. Around the edges of the garden. Around the edges of the tortoise enclosures. Actually, I use a strimmer to cut the grass in the tortoise enclosures because I can't get the lawnmower in there. So we'll do all that first, and then we'll do the main garden second cut, slightly shorter. Then we'll drag out big old red ride-on lawnmower and get down into the paddock, and then a bit of tree cutting, because I'll probably get poked in the eye tomorrow when I'm riding around on the tractor, because there's a lot of rogue branches and twigs sticking out everywhere. Tina says, Alan's not allowed to trim the edges in her garden. He's not careful enough with the plants. You have to vary the speed, don't you, Tina? I've got a petrol strimmer. So when I go close to trees and tree trunks and things like that, I drop the speed right down. So if the plastic wire does hit the tree trunk, it doesn't strip off the bark. Here we go then. 40 meters, 15 seconds, 5k in the bag, 500 meters of elevation in the pot, and we're done for another Tuesday. Well done to everyone who took part tonight. Well done, Gillian, and anyone else that's watching that took part tonight. Thank you for joining us here on Virtual FMR. Tina, Paul, Sebastian, Anthony, Comrade, Leafon, anyone else that's out there watching, thank you very much. Really appreciate your support. Comrade says, great job everyone who ran tonight. Thank you, Comrade. Tina does the edges by hand. It's endless, she says. That's what she'll be doing tomorrow, probably. Nice sunny day, Tina. Shorts on, in the garden tomorrow. That's where I'm going to be. Not sunbathing though, unfortunately. Working hard. Probably harder than I do when I'm at work. Trying to do multiple jobs at the same time. At least at work I actually get a coffee at coffee time and I get a lunch. But when I'm at home, I forget to drink and I forget to eat and I just go all day. Paul says, whoa Tina, do you sculpt an animal? Right, let's save this run. Oh, by the way, before I go, Falmouth Half Marathon is now live on the Cornish Runner channel. So that went live at 5 PM tonight. So if you want to see what I was doing on Sunday down in Falmouth in Cornwall running half a marathon, go check the video out. Really appreciate it if you give it a like and subscribe and all that sort of thing. It helps the channel. And also check out Tina's clips. She's on there as well on YouTube. Her adventures around the village and in her garden. And of course, film my run with Stephen Cousins for real life running from park run to ultra run. So that's Film My Run, Tina's Clips, and The Cornish Runner. My video is now there. And please leave a comment if you can, even if it's just saying hello. Right, let's end run. Save that. So yeah, Tina's going to do a time-lapse video tomorrow in her garden. Oh look, there's the funny screen again, look. This comes up on Film My Run 500, doesn't it? Look at it going up. Next level, 11. 12. Is it going to hit 12? 12. What's going on, Tina? What's this all about? 13? Oh, it's saving now. Leslie Murray, 7850. Hello. How are you, Leslie? Thank you for popping in. We've just finished, actually. We've just finished the live run, but please check out my Falmouth Half Marathon over on the Cornish Runner channel. See what I got up to on Sunday and why I didn't run yesterday, because I was having a rest day. And tomorrow, we're out in the garden, so I might not be here tomorrow or Thursday, but we should be back Friday. Leslie Murray is always the bridesmaid. Right, let's get this done. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Well done to everyone who took part. Have a great evening. We will be back probably on Friday, if not back next week. Have a good weekend and enjoy the sun in England, in the southwest of England, and possibly even where Anthony is. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Get out in your gardens and start mowing. I'll see you again. Right, what am I doing? I don't know. See you later. Stay safe, take care. Cheers. Bye, everyone.